There's a hidden epidemic in our world. And what I'm about to describe is so common for people that we don't even see that this is a pattern and something that we may want to overcome. That pattern is giving away our power, our authority, our sense of well-being, fulfillment to anything external. Whenever I believe that something on the outside can or will fulfill me, I'm off, because I'm operating from a place of lack. That doesn't mean that I have to sit alone in a cave because nothing on the outside world will ever make me happy. It's not what I'm talking about here. The question is, from which place am I moving from? Am I moving from a place of, I am whole, I am my own light, and I follow my deepest inspiration and joy and what I came here for? Or do I show up in a way where I feel like I have to manipulate the outside world in some way so that I can get something in return that is lacking inside of me? And what I'm describing here, the pattern, is what people pleasing is all about in the relational setting. Like wherever I feel like I cannot just fully trust and follow my authentic expression, but I constantly have to check, how does what I'm speaking right now land in the other person? Do they approve of me? And I know this pattern super fucking well. For example, I speak something and I can already see by the way the other person is reacting, just in their body language, whether they agree or not. And in the past, I would stop mid-sentence and I would change my direction. Or I would soften what I used to say. Because something in me felt like, if I don't receive the approval of this person, I'm in danger. And it's a very stressful way of walking through life, because I constantly have to censor myself. I constantly have to observe myself from the outside and check, is what I'm doing okay right now? And can you see how this looking at myself from the outside is the giving away of my power? Because I don't look from my inner sense of well, do I feel in alignment? Am I following my joy and inspiration right now? But there's this external view. What are other people thinking? How is this going to land? Will I get enough likes? Will this be approved? What if I make a mistake and others make fun of me? All those things. These are all the externalization of my authority, power, joy, and well-being. And once you see clearly that this is a pattern and not truth, you cannot unsee it anymore. But it's so spread, it's so common, that we also constantly confirm this to each other. We pity each other. Oh, you're looking for a partner. Wow, yeah, you've been looking for a long time. Wow, that must be so hard. This requires a very high level of truth within myself and honesty. Where am I operating from lack? And then to be able to see, that's a pattern. That is not truth. That is not my essence. I don't need to shame myself for that to be there. But then it's relevant to uncover the pattern that is running the show, rather than just blindly trying, following and trying to get something. People pleasing costs a lot. And there are very obvious ways of people pleasing, and then there are super subtle ways. And you can see, for example, people who don't have an opinion of their own. Like sometimes, I don't know if you've had this experience, I'm curious. You talk to someone and they express an opinion, and you say, "Oh, I actually think I have another opinion. I look at it like this," and they immediately go, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I agree." So that is like extreme people pleasing, where it's like they cannot stand the fact that you have different opinions. But then there are also very subtle ways. So, for example, for me, for a long time, when I want to interact with very assertive people, most of the time men, but not always, super fast, super clear, this is how it is, this is truth, this is how we're going to do it. Something in me would just go like, okay, whatever you're saying, I don't feel myself anymore. I'm just going to go along with whatever you say we should do. Probably without the other person noticing, of course. Or it can be such as simple as I'm posting this thing and I'm worried about how people will respond or if anyone will respond. It doesn't fucking matter. If you create a post, you create it because it is your authentic expression. That is what matters. And when we operate from this place, we preserve so much energy that goes into worrying about what the result will be from anything. And it goes back to me following my inspiration, what I came here for. Next week, Thursday, I'm going to host a live experience called Death of the People Pleaser, where I will guide a group of people through shedding the skin of people pleasing once and for all. It's, in my experience, a choice, an identity shift. Like, I am no longer that person. So if you feel like you are ready and your expansion and your joy and inspiration have been pushing against that skin of people pleasing for a long time now, can drop the words "I'm ready" below this video, and I'm going to send you the details. There's an early bird price of €17 until end of this week. It's going to be a very powerful experience. I very much look forward to it. Because imagine a world where people stop walking around feeling like they're missing something internally and truly move from inspiration. Just imagine what kind of world we would be able to live in and create. Have a beautiful day.